with the Cheetah Spotlights, 2026 edition. I'm so excited to be here in the new year with Miss Olivia Kepler. Nice to see you, Olivia.
Nice to see you.
You are a phenomenal speaker. I got to tell you, I wasn't sure because last night when I surprised you at the basketball game, I'm like, "Are you going to be my Cheetah Spotlight person?" You're like, "Yes, I am."
I was like, "Oh my gosh, it's so nice to meet you." You caught me off guard.
That's good. It's good. I was like, but now I can tell this is going to be a phenomenal interview. Olivia is a junior here, another computer science major that we're going to talk to, and a cheerleader. So we're going to get into the cheerleading world. We haven't done that yet. Thank you for being here.
Of course, I'm so glad to be here.
All right. First thing we're going to talk about, just tell me about cheerleading at GCIT. How did you get into it? What do you like about it?
Sure. Okay. So I kind of think that I'm more of on the outgoing side, and I was like, how fun would it be to try out for cheer at my new high school? So I did that, and I'm really glad that I did because every girl on the team, we're all outgoing, we're all so loud. But I've only been cheering for about, I guess, 2.5 years since my freshman year here at GCIT, and the team is great. All the girls are great, the coaches are great, they're very supportive, and I've learned so much because like I said, I didn't cheer before high school, but then when I got on the team, I was like, this is so different. But it was really fun. I love cheer.
Wow, I love that. So no competitive cheerleading experience prior to this, and already a junior captain, and obviously you bring the charisma and the spirit. We love it. So what's your favorite thing about the sport?
My favorite thing of the sport, I like to do stunting. That is my favorite thing. The games are also a lot of fun because we get competitive. We'll get just as competitive as the players, and we'll get really excited for them. Sometimes we'll throw our hands up and we're like, oh my gosh, that's the wrong call. And I just love the energy, honestly. But stunting has to be my top. And I think that's what we're going to do tonight. So I'm very excited for that.
Cool. Do you like your music this year?
I do. I haven't heard it fully yet, but I've been hearing about it from other people.
Do you have a favorite bench cheer?
Honestly, I do. It's called Pump It Up, and it's where we stomp in the stands. And honestly, I think the crowd actually likes it because it's the loudest, and you can't even hear what we're saying, but the fact that we're stomping just brings a lot of energy.
I'm trying to think of it. Can you do it for me? So, how does it go?
Of course, so we're pump it up. Who's back? The cheetah's gonna make you sweat, all right? And it gets so loud, and it echoes throughout the whole gym.
I know which one you're talking about. I do like that one.
Do you? Yep. Do you have a favorite cheer?
I don't know. So I'm a 2.5 minute dad. I'm going to all these cheerleading things. So gotcha. I almost have so much cheerleading in my brain right now. I know I like we're dynamite,
yes.
we're tick, 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 boom, dynamite.
Yes.
We just did a cheer together. That's awesome.
Yes, we did.
That's probably a first in Cheetah Spotlight history.
Awesome.
So tell me about your favorite memory. You got some favorite memories for cheering, especially with the showcase stuff?
Yes, last year, sophomore year, it was my first showcase, and it was on the weekend in the morning. We came to GCIT. We had these raffle baskets set up, and it was crazy. We actually prepared some of the raffles by ourselves, and we bought the gift cards for parents. So all of our parents came, we did our showcase, we did our routine. It was so good. If I find the video, I'll have to show you. And then we did a dad and daughter jump contest. That was my favorite because I participated in that, and my dad had no idea what he was doing. And I was like, just throw your hands up, just bring the energy, and we did pretty good. But yeah, just the fundraising part was super fun. Even team bonding, because we were there for multiple hours and just being with each other, and the nerves, the adrenaline of going out on the mat. That was probably my favorite memory.
So for all those people out there that are listening and watching this interview, this isn't a competition. This is an opportunity for you guys just to showcase what you've done, raise some funds for the team.
Yes, it's a lot of skills. So we prepare for the showcase in advance, and most of it comes from our actual competition routine. Good. And we just show the parents, the basketball parents, our parents, and they just participate in the fundraising mostly. But yeah, it's not a competition thing. It's just a showcase, fun, team bonding thing.
I'm very excited to go to it this year. I think it's scheduled for February 21st this year, 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock.
Perfect.
So yeah, I'm excited about that.
Me too.
And then one of the other questions I usually ask people is who inspires you? I was expecting you to say some kind of cheerleader, maybe Gabby, what's her name? And then you listed a Phillies baseball player.
I did. So I played softball for 3 years, and I still watch baseball to this day. Sometimes I watch college softball if it's on the TV, but Kyle Schwarber is the best Phillies player, in my opinion. Schwarber, Kyle Schwarber at Wawa. I love him. I love his mindset, and I love his energy.
Do you go to Clearwater to watch the spring training at all?
I do not. I wish I could.
Okay.
If my parents would bring me, I would go. But we go to the occasional game in the summer. You know, it's so fun. I just love Kyle Schwarber's energy, and he's like the best designated hitter on the team.
Wow, and he just got his contract renewed, so he's going to be staying in Philadelphia for a couple more years.
So
if you're
excited.
listening out there, Mom and Dad, I think that was a cry for help from Olivia. She wants to go to Clearwater, Florida, and see the Phillies in spring training.
That would be great.
Yeah, it's really cool because it's a close, intimate atmosphere, and you actually do get to meet the players and stuff a lot of times. Yeah, I've been.
How was that?
It's amazing.
That's great.
Yeah, we had like 1 year we threw a ball down to Stott, and he was like 10 feet away from us signing baseballs and throwing them back. And yeah, you're like literally right there. You can talk to him.
That's
it's all there's like a lot of picnic seating. Like people just throw down blankets and they're just watching a game.
That's awesome.
Very cool stuff.
Yeah.
All the greats are down there. So let's just shift a little bit away from cheerleading and talk to me about your GCIT program. Like, what made you choose this career tech program specifically? What about computer science attracted you?
Yeah, of course. So I've also always been interested in computers, but more so like the troubleshooting. I like being like the investigator of troubleshooting problems and computer problems, just necessarily trying to figure out like why things happen, how that happened, how can I prevent that. And I've kind of been tech savvy for most of my life, so computer science really stood out to me when I was trying to figure out what to go for here at GCIT. But it's a great program, honestly. I've learned so much. More than just the fundamentals, honestly. We do a lot of hands-on stuff. Last year in particular was really fun because we took apart PCs, like bottom to top, which I've never done before. I like the hands-on, but I like the troubleshooting more, especially in networking this year, so that's really cool.
You're an all-around talented kid. I can't believe you haven't been to Clearwater, Mom and Dad. Geez, I just want to key on one word there. Like you mentioned, investigator.
Yes.
And that kind of like throws me back to like when I asked you about like, you know, what possible things you might want to do in the future. You mentioned some specifically with.
Right, so I wanted to work cybersecurity with the FBI, and last year I did a summer program in Gloucester County actually, and it was an FBI camp. So a lot of the local police departments were there. They brought a lot of their machines and stuff, and it was really cool. There was a robot that they had that they were showing us how to use, but I would like to pursue that because I think that's like, it's more on the investigation side, or forensics is super cool, but cybersecurity is more like the investigating computer part that I was talking about, so that would be really cool. That's the dream.
I love it. That's so awesome. Where did you take that course at?
So I don't know necessarily in what town. I just know that it was in Gloucester County.
Okay.
I live in Franklinville, so it was like 25 minutes away from my house. Not bad at all. And there was actually people from all over. I met people from Cherry Hill, different schools. I knew one of the girls. She was from my hometown, Delsea, so that was pretty cool. Okay. But it was local. It was awesome.
Did you get a certificate at the end of that program?
I did get a certificate. It was more like, thank you for coming to the camp. I think I want to do it this year as well.
Okay.
They also have like an FBI internship program that I can apply for.
Perfect.
College freshman year, so I want to try and do that, but
How
that's
did you
the
learn
dream.
about it?
So my mom's best friend's brother is part of the FBI. I don't know what he does in particular, but he
I don't think you're supposed to know what he does.
Yeah, that's true, right. But he recommended it to me, and I was like, this would be so cool. This looks really good on college apps as well, so I think I'm just going to keep going from now every summer.
So awesome. Yeah, I mean, I've got a couple friends that are in the FBI. They're like really fun to hang out with.
Do you?
Yeah, because every now and then they'll let a secret slip, and you're like, tell me more. And they're like, I actually can't.
It's the investigation.
Yeah, very cool. So do you see any connections between like what you're doing, your tech program, and like kind of like how you do stuff as an athlete with cheerleading, or
100%.
Just two different worlds? What do you got?
Yes, definitely. So during cheer stunting, I'm a back spot in particular, which means I have to catch the girl and think super fast and use a lot of my critical thinking of, oh, where am I going to catch her, make sure she lands right, and that's the same mindset as computer science. Every time I'm trying to troubleshoot or solve a problem, it's like I have to think of what to do first, and it's a lot of critical thinking, so they actually tie hand in hand very well.
I gotta tell you, like in my early days as a cheer dad, I was guilty of just always looking at the flyers, and the bases and the back spots are just as important in all of those stunts.
For sure, yes.
Yeah, so I do like now I've given myself like the the respect of saying like those girls are doing like so
team.
much work too.
Yes.
It takes a village to do
We
those
are
stunts.
a unit.
I love that. That's
sure.
great stuff.
Awesome.
So you're not going to play softball anymore, right? You were at GCIT playing
Yes,
softball for a little
I
bit.
was.
What position were you? I'm just curious.
So I was center field.
Okay.
More at practices, I would move up to shortstop or jump around, but mostly outfield.
Okay.
Center field was awesome. Got to be fast. Got to hit your cut at second. But the reason why I stopped playing was like I had to get a job. If I could, I would still play. I promise. Softball here was awesome, as well as the girls. Definitely different than cheer, but so much fun. So much fun.
So what is it that you're doing as a job in the spring?
So right now I work at a restaurant, a lot of customer service, and it's to go. I still do it now, but only on the weekends because of cheer. And we handle a lot of to-go orders, a lot of online orders, but I just thought like I need to make some money before I leave here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of restaurants, if you
Right.
could have a meal with any celebrity, who would you choose?
Zendaya.
Okay. Tell us
Zendaya
why.
is an icon. She is so multi-talented, great fashionista, and the most humble woman ever. Like she's literally an inspiration. I love Zendaya.
All right. And keeping with the food theme, you're a sushi fan.
Yes, I am a sushi fan. Just recently, I've been ordering sushi before like every game, and I've had friends like try to pay me, give me a roll, give me a bite of your sushi, and it always works out. I get the shrimp tempura.
Okay.
Amazing. I love shrimp. I love crab. Not so much on like raw fish of sushi, but I just love any seafood. So sushi has been my go-to game before cheer, practice, whenever I'm hungry.
What else is in there? We got some cream cheese, some avocado,
Yes.
cucumber. What are we
Yes.
doing?
I don't mess with the wasabi. I'm not gonna lie, but
Okay.
I do love the soy sauce on it. I load it up with soy sauce all the time.
Okay.
I love sushi, and I don't bloat. And I used to be known for getting like fried chicken before the games, and I was like, sushi's really good. So that's like my to-go food.
I'm telling you, if you're not doing the wasabi, you're only getting half the experience though. So you need to open up
Oh my
your
Taste buds.
taste buds there a little bit.
Maybe
on that.
I will.
Very awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so everybody out there in Cheetah Spotlight world, this has been Olivia Kepler. She's an amazing person, computer science major, junior captain on the cheerleading team here. Thank you very much for coming here, Olivia.
Yeah, of
I
course.
want to wish everybody, again, a happy 2026. We're going to be back with our new winter Cheetah Spotlights, and we look forward to seeing you guys in the future. Thank you.
Wasabi?
I think that you need to